From Days of Our Lives, I'm Melissa Reeves.
From his dressing room at the Broadcast Center on West 57th Street, it's Geraldo.
From Nurses, I'm Ada Maris.
From the world of game shows, my name is Wink Martindale.
From Married with Children, I'm Amanda Burse, here to play the game that's the star of every party, Scattergories.
And here's the guy who keeps us all in line, Mr. Dick Clark.
Thank you very much and welcome to Scattergories. This is a game nobody's playing these days on television and at home, and you've met the stars who'll be helping us play the game. These are the players. How much money have you guys won so far? $9,000, they said in unison. George Vidal is the captain of the team. George, reintroduce everybody.
Okay, my name is George Vidal, and I need a note from you, Dick, because my wife didn't believe me that yesterday's show that I didn't touch anything there, so I'll need a note to get in the house tonight.
I have a videotape we'll sell you later on, George, of what happened afterwards.
$9,000.
What's your wife's name?
Yvonne.
Yvonne. Talk to me later. Next. Dan, tell me about Dan.
This is Dan. He was a Miami Dolphin mascot at the Super Bowl. And next to him, Son. He's driving to Las Vegas tonight. He's going to double his money. Yeah. Next to him is Steve. He's a production assistant with plans to be a director.
All right, now, son, let me tell you a taxi driver story from Las Vegas. We're driving down the strip, and he said, "You see all those big hotels over there?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "They didn't build those giving you money." So be warned before you go. Donna, is it Armbrister?
Yes, Armbrister.
Armbrister. Donna, please tell me about yourself and your friends.
I'm an associate right-of-way agent with Caltrans, and I acquire property for the California freeway system. And I have a daughter, 14, Sarah, and Jonathan, 5. Hi, kids.
There you go.
Next to me is Sue Hensley. She's been happily married for 25 years, and she's the mother of 3 sons. Next to her is Lena Salibra. She's an RN from Loma Linda. And next to her is Diana McDonald. She's a student at USC Santa Barbara and studying communications.
Good luck to all of you ladies and to the gentlemen who are ahead of the point, obviously. They've had more opportunity with $9,000 in the bank or wherever. I know you don't really have it in your hot little hands yet. We'll get it there eventually. We'll play a couple of rounds, and the team with the most points at the end wins $500 and the chance of the jackpot, which today is worth $4,000. The ladies will start first. We'll give each of you a letter. Your team will have 15 seconds to come up with the 6 words we need on the list. And there are a couple of these rules that I've now finally conquered. 2 rules. First, no player can answer twice in a row, and secondly, you can't use a word as an answer or part of an answer more than twice. See, I've been there. I knew the other day I had terrible trouble with it. I couldn't remember to save my soul. Ladies, the words here are words a man might use to describe his mistress, beginning with the letter V. Go. Diana.
Voluptuous.
Lena.
Vivacious.
Donna.
Vixen.
Anybody else? Lena.
Victorious.
A couple more? Yes?
Audacious.
One more? Lena. No, next. Susan.
Vamp.
Okay, a vamp, did you say? Vamp. All right. In the old days. Hey. Gentlemen, these are words a man might use to describe his mistress, and the women have suggested voluptuous, vixen, victorious, vivacious, vamp, and vivacious again. We'll obviously drop vivacious off the end. That leaves us with the other 5 ladies. Have any problem with any of those? Gentlemen?
We got a challenge.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just a moment. Let me try to guess what weird twist of mind you have here. What's wrong with those? Which one?
Well, we don't know many victorious mistresses.
George, you got married in July. You are not an expert.
No, we're glad.
Here's a group of experts if ever I saw. These are former players. This is our jury. The men have challenged as a word a man might use to describe his mistress as victorious. They say, no way. Little do they know, but I leave this to you. Will you accept the word victorious, yes or no? Very strong. Wait a minute, was it the 2 guys? Wait, did my eyes see that? Was it the 2 men who voted no? Write down, what's the word? Chauvinist lines, didn't it? Ladies, we're off and running now. Let's see what happens at the celebrity board. Now, where would you like to go, Donna?
I like to go with Amanda. I love her. She's always telling Al off.
And it takes a good woman to tell Al off.
Al off.
These are words a man might use to describe his mistress. We're obviously hoping she doesn't say any of those. What do you say, Amanda?
If she's his mistress, then she might be known as his vamp.
Oh, wow. That was your word, Susan. I figured that'll never, ever come up again, and it did right off the bat. Where would you like to go?
Geraldo.
Geraldo, if you will, please. Talking about mistresses here, what do you say?
I think that a mistress would be vivacious.
We are not doing well. Lena, where do we go now?
Let's try Melissa.
Melissa has that happy look on her face. How do you describe, was a man describe his mistress beginning with the letter B?
Let's see, if my husband, Jack Devereaux, ever had a mistress, I don't know, I guess he would probably say she was a vixen.
Vixen. This is 1, 2, 3, bing, bing, bing. It's like a shooting gallery here. Diana, hold up the honor. Which one are we going to go for?
I'll go with Ada.
All right, Ada. Words a man might use to describe his mistress. We only got 2 left, voluptuous and victorious. What do you say?
If you're a mistress, you probably have more energy and you'd probably be vigorous.
Vigorous. All right, we got 1 out of the batch. Not a great score, but it wasn't a complete wipeout. We'll see what happens to the men right after this word.
And now back to the host everybody knows. Oh, Dick Clark.
There'll be a time, Wink, when you're not expecting. I'll take care of that. Gentlemen, these are words a man might use to describe his mistress. Same category, different letter, this time beginning with the letter W. Go. Dan.
Wonderful.
George.
Wild.
Steve.
Womanly.
3 more. Son.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wicked.
1 more. Yes.
Wow.
Wow. These are words a man might use to describe his mistress. Ladies, they have suggested wonderful, wild, womanly, wonderful, wicked, and wow. 2 wonderfuls? Oh, I beg your pardon. That's Lawrence Welktown. Wonderful, wonderful. Lost 1 of those right off the bat.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies, decision time?
We'll let it go.
Let it go. All right. Let's go to the board now and see what happens as to the additional points we can gather up here. George, it's 5-4. The men are ahead at this point. Where do we go?
I want to see what Melissa has to say.
All right, this is Melissa Reeves from Days of Our Lives describing mistresses men might using the word or the letter W.
I've seen a lot of mistresses on soaps in the past years, and I would have to say that they are very willing.
Dan?
Well, let's see what, let's go with Amanda.
Amanda Burst from Married with Children. How do men describe mistresses?
Wicked.
Oh, all right, that's, you pick 1 up, you lose 1 down. Son, where do we go now?
Let's go with Ada.
All right, this is Ada Maris from Nurses, talking about mistresses. What do you say?
I always imagined that a mistress would be wild.
Steve, the score is 4-4. It is tied. This is your last chance to move ahead.
Okay, Geraldo, let's see what you got to say.
Let's see if he says wonderful, womanly, or wow. If he doesn't, you've picked up a point. Geraldo?
A mistress would have to be wanton.
There you go. Men step ahead by 1 point. Everything's going to change in the second round. When we double the scores, it'll be twice as much value going when we come right back.
Coming up on my next special, the mystery of Dick Clark's vaults.
And now back to the boy next door. Unless you live next door to the Bundys.
That's Amanda Burst from Married with Children. Nobody lives next. Or they do have neighbors, I forgot. Anytime. Here we go. Round number 2. This time, everything is worth 2 points. The team with the most score at the end wins $500. The jackpot is worth $4,000. The women are behind by 1.5-4. So, Donna and friends, we will begin with things you'd order from an Italian menu. Things you'd order from an Italian menu. beginning with the letter M. Lena.
Manicotti.
Diana.
Meat ravioli.
Yes. Lena. Again.
Mushrooms.
Anything else? Susan.
Mozzarella.
Diana.
Meisterbrow.
Lena.
Martini.
What did you say, Diana?
Meisterbrow, it's a beer.
Meisterbrow at an Italian restaurant. Sounds good to me. These are things you'd order from an Italian menu. Manicotti, meat ravioli, mushrooms, Meisterbrow, martini. We had one other, and it was mozzarella. And let's turn it over to the gentlemen and see if they have any problem with these things you'd order from the Italian menu.
The German beer.
Oh, there's a big hubbub over there.
Yeah.
What's it going to be, George?
Well, we got to challenge Meisterbrow, the German beer.
Well, I shouldn't have commented, but that was, who was that said that? Diana, was
Where
that
I eat, it's a Italian pizza joint, and they do serve Meisterbrow. Yeah.
But a German owns it.
I go to college.
Diana, no matter what you say, it isn't going to influence these people. They have their own mind to make up. Things you'd order from an Italian menu, the men have said, Meisterbrow? Forget it. Will you accept that? Yes or no? Meisterbrow, yes or no? Yeah. Unanimous. You got to tell your friends at that Italian restaurant to change the menu. It doesn't matter according to these judges. Anything else?
No.
Everything else is acceptable. We'll see how the men do with the same category now. These are things you'd order from an Italian menu, beginning with the letter P. Go. Steve.
Pasta.
Son.
Parmesan.
George.
Pepperoni pizza.
Steve.
Primavera.
Couple more. Yes.
Pepsi.
One more. Diana, you'll be happy to know they've never been in an Italian restaurant. These guys, you ran out. They didn't get them all, did they? I don't think so. I think they only got 5. Is it pasta, Parmesan, pepperoni pizza, Primavera, and Pepsi? Ladies, any problem with any of those?
No.
Yep. I think that looks pretty much like a buy. You are behind, so Donna, you will go to the board and select one of our celebrities, and we'll see if we can add some points to your scoreboard. Where would you like to start?
I'd like to start with Melissa.
All right, this is Melissa Reeves from Days of Our Lives. She's savoring every moment of those goodies on an Italian menu. What do you say, Melissa?
I know the first thing I would order off an Italian menu with an M would be mastaccioli.
Very good. Excellent. Susan, what's your choice?
I'm going to go with Ada from Nurses.
All right, Ada, talk about the Italian menu. What's your favorite? What would you order?
This is my favorite topic, manicotti.
Ooh. All right, well, we got one, we lost one. Lena?
Let's see what Wink orders.
Let me guess. Ravioli, mushrooms, martini, mozzarella. I don't think he's going to order any of those. Wink, what would you?
I am married to a lovely Italian, and I can think of so many answers to this, but I think of the letter M and I think of marinara.
All right, Diana.
Let's go with Amanda.
All right, Amanda, things you'd order from an Italian menu. What do you say?
It's an Italian dish I love with a little chicken, a little almond, a little wine, marsala.
I'm getting hungry just thinking about this. Gentlemen, you need 3 new answers on the board to win the game. 3 answers will do it. It's 18 to 15. And George, where do you want to start?
I'd like to start with Wink.
Wink? All right. He's got the Italian wife. He knows everything about an Italian menu.
That we didn't say.
You know, you're hoping it doesn't say pasta, Parmesan, pepperoni, pizza, print. He isn't going to say Pepsi. What do you say, Wink?
Well, since I've been married 18 years to my Italian bride, there are so many great Italian foods that I could mention. One that I always loved since a kid, and more so than ever now, is pizza.
Pizza. I wondered, I'm sorry, was that pepperoni pizza doesn't count? No. A pizza is a pizza is a pizza. A rose is a rose is a rose. Sorry about that. Gentlemen, if you miss this one, you will lose the game. Dan, how do you like that for odds? It's son that's going to Las Vegas. You want to pass it on to him? Let him do it?
Okay.
No, Dan, it's up to you.
He's been good to me so far. I'm going to go with Geraldo. He's been fine.
Geraldo, they're hoping you do not say pasta, Parmesan, Primavera, or Pepsi. If you do, they've lost the game. What do you order from an Italian menu?
no matter what I order from whatever section of the menu at an Italian restaurant, I always put Parmesan cheese.
Sorry, guys. That was a tough break. Thank you, but you got a lot of it. Look at this. What is this? What? Here. They're over here. Are they all hard? Are they all hard? Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be good sports. You say, oh, what a shame. So you saying goodbye. We'll be right back right now. Gentlemen left with $9,000. These women were so excited over winning $500 that I couldn't even say goodbye to the guy. You're terrible. You're gone. That's just the beginning. With a little bit of help from our friends over here, you can add $4,000 to that take. We'll put a letter up beside each celebrity. 2 words, come up with those if you can. Hang on to 3 of the screens at the end, and you will indeed have that $4,000 jackpot. Now, the subject this time is things women complain about. Things women complain about. And you've got the subject in mind. Here come the letters now. Melissa's letter is B. Lena, Diana, Geraldo, letter S. Donna. Anybody else? Yes.
Shiny makeup.
Ada, please. Letter is M.
Makeup.
Diana. Lena.
Material.
Wink's letter is W. Lena.
Wrinkle.
Now, second time. Another one, please, quickly. Anybody?
Wait.
Donna?
Lake.
Yes?
Royal party.
Okay. Amanda, I'm sorry. Okay, the reason we had that momentary hesitation was we had an answer twice. That caused a little beat, but we got 4 of them. Now we just got to get 3 of those. And we'll see what happens. Judge, are these answers all right? I have to check ahead of time.
We can't accept shiny makeup, Dick.
Shiny makeup will be, let's see, where was the S? That was Geraldo's, huh? Hey, it's not over yet, folks. We still have 3 screens up there. You picked up $300. Well, the trick now is to turn it into $4,000. Hope nobody says what you said. Let's turn first to Melissa with the letter B. You had listed as things women complain about as their bosoms and boys. Let's see what she says.
Let's see, I know one thing that I always complain about is bills.
Bills, all right. One of them. We got 1 check mark. That's a hold. We need 2 more just like it. Ada Maris from Nurses talking about things women complain about. Our women listed makeup and material. What do you say?
Well, it's all we talk about. Men.
Oh. You're talking about dragging out the agony here now. Here's good old Wink. Now, he's not going to... Well, wait a minute. Wait is a killer. Wild parties he won't talk about. That's too off the wall. But wait might be something he would say.
Wrinkles.
Wrinkles, you think he'll say? All right, let's see. If he doesn't say wait or wild parties, you won $4,000. Wink, what do you say?
This is something my wife would never complain about because she's always shopping. And I'm thinking about wardrobe.
Hey, there you go. It is a win. That's a miracle. You came from behind. You end up the day with $4,500, and we'll be back right after this. I wouldn't have given you that was a monster growl or whatever. Sure, Is that the name of mine? These are what we call the comeback kids. You started from behind. You beat the guys who won $9,000. You now have half that much money, $4,500. That'll buy a lot of beers at that Italian, a lot of those German beers at the Italian restaurant.
Yes,
Donna, Susan, Lena, and Diana, we will see you tomorrow at the appointed hour. The jackpot tomorrow will again be $4,000. You can make it $8,500. Just keep actually more because you will have won a game by it.
That's right.
So we see you in about 23 and a half hours. For now, Dick Clark. So long.